Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to the Francine channel. Today I have a review on this foundation, and it's the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. I have the color Fair 30, and you will see what I think about it during this video. But I am not going to say too much right now because Franny from the past is going to head. She's going to go ahead and let you know what she thinks about this foundation and how it wore out during the day. So let's check in with her as we watch. So we're going to start this review just like Franny from the future said. This is going to be a review on the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. Now, I've heard so many things about this foundation and I wanted to get my hands on it. It's just I never got around to it. I don't know, like I always put it at the back of my head because it was really hard for me to find a shade. And even though I got a shade, I'm thinking this is not going to be my shade. It just, the models look very different than what the foundation actually comes, you know, in your box. So this is the Fair 30. I got it in Fair 30. And let's go on ColourPop's website to see what this claims. No filter. Developed for the selfie shade, our buildable full coverage natural matte foundation delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. The oil-free, lightweight formula blends smoothly and is easily customizable to create a coverage you want. Build it up or sheer it. It was developed with innovative soft blurred pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. The lackable pump is easy to use and keeps your routine mess-free. As always, 100% cruelty-free and vegan, which is awesome. For the application tips, it just says, starting in the center of the face, blend foundation outwards. For maximal coverage, use a medium foundation brush or a kabuki brush. For medium coverage, use a dual fiber brush, a small dual fiber brush, or a blendable sponge. Build up your layer for more coverage. Apply no filter concealer, of course, to brighten your eyes, and set no filter loose powder, of course, because those are the things that they want you to purchase with the foundation. It's a little late, 11:46, which is a normal time for me to get ready. It's super hot outside. I think we're like in the 90s outside, so it's out there. So I got, like I said, I got shade Fair 30. This does not look like the model that was using shade 30. And I really don't think, it could be, I really hope it is, but it could be that this is not gonna be my shade, which is normal for me to mess up my shades. Now, it does say to use a spongy. Now, I do have a brush that I like to put those foundations with. So I'm going to use it on my e.l.f. foundation blurring brush, but I'm also going to grab a spongy just because it says that you can shear it out. So I'm going to go ahead and wet this one. This is from LA Colors. All right, I'm back. So it does change in size, which is very good. It means it's a good. I have my mirror. Now, I haven't primed my face. I did use moisturizer, why can't I say it? Moisturizer, and I did put SPF of 30, I think it is, SPF of 30, SPF of 60 on my face. So let's go ahead and use a primer. So let me get a primer here. I'm gonna grab this one from Benefit. It's the Professional. I do really like this one also from the Touch and Soul. This one and Touch and Soul is probably like my two favorite ones, simply because I've used them for a long time and I know how it works. Also, the one from Dr. Brandt, is it? This one from Dr. Brandt is also very, very loved. It's loved, but this one I like even more so than the other two. But because it's a little expensive, I like to keep that for like special occasions. So let's put a little bit of primer on my face. Now this is because I'm oily. Now it does say it's matte, but I have really oily skin and it's really hot outside, so we can use a primer. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to put the foundation all over my face, use the brush, and then use the sponge to kind of sheer it out. That's my ideology right now. So sounds a little bit liquidy, not too bad. And let's hope. It has a little, you have to do it to the side to open it. It's kind of sinking in my pores a little bit, just a little bit. Hopefully with the powder and everything, it's gonna look better. I do see that I might have to use a little bit of bronzer because it is a kind of light and is kind of towards the pink side, even though it said it was more towards the yellow side, the neutral side. But this looks pink, honey. And on the picture, it did not look pink. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put a little bit more and then I'm gonna shear it out with the sponge. So I'm just gonna take one more pump. Actually, this is half a pump. Just on the center. That looks beautiful. So I would recommend using the brush first and then using a sponge. Now, if it's a dual fiber sponge, brush, that's even better, like mine. So it's looking very nice. It is kind of like, I want to say, medium coverage. It's a medium coverage. I'm also going to take a little bit of concealer. And this is the first thing I've ever owned by Kylie. It's from Kylie Cosmetics. It's a concealer. I'm just going to rip. And this is the, it's a Kylie Jenner skin concealer. And this is the first thing I've ever owned by Kylie. Ever. So, it looks a little bit like this. Gives me vibes of the Jeffree Star lipstick. I'm just saying it because it looks like a Jeffree Star. Now the doe foot is a little bit different. And this is in color Ivory. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit right here. this a little darker. And this is just to bring light, kind of. Ooh. Smells intense. All right, now, this is as far as I'm gonna go with this foundation. I'm not gonna put an extra layer because I think it's good just the way it is. So I'm just gonna powder my face now. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. That looks beautiful, actually. Very beautiful. All right, let's continue with bronzer. I'm gonna take my Becca bronzer, and this is in Capri Coast. Capri Coast. And that's gonna go on this brush right here. This one, yeah. My Luxie Duo Fiber brush. All right, so bronzer, I think that one's done. I'm gonna put a little bit of take the Oscar by The Balm with that duo brush. Right, now let's go for a little blush moment. I'm gonna take this from Note. It's called Desert Rose. It's a pretty desert color. And I'm gonna take this full duo brush. So I'm gonna hold off on the highlighter because I have something that is gonna come. I have a collection that a highlighter comes in there, so I'm not going to highlight yet. But I'm gonna do my brows. It's gonna be a brow moment. Brow moment. I'm taking my Ulta brow thing. All right, now I am going to use my brow gel from Essence, Make Me Brow. All right, so foundation is on, the rest of my face is on, the rest of my makeup is on, except for the eyes and then the highlighter that I'm gonna do a review on. But what do I think as of right now? It looks really nice. It hasn't settled on my pores, except for a little bit right here on my nose, but that's fine. Once I spray, it should all melt delicious and come together. So I'm not gonna put any mascara on right now. I'm gonna wait until I do the review for the next product that I have. So that is going to be that. I have something here on my brow. Okay, so that's gonna be that. It is 12:24. So let's say the foundation's been on for 12:20. We're gonna round it up, or 12:25, 12:20. I'm gonna round it down to 12:20. So the foundation's been on at 12:20, and I'm gonna go ahead and check back when my eyeshadow is on and everything, and then I'll come back and see what's going on, and then I'll spritz my face. As of right now, it looks really nice. It doesn't look too different of a shade range. I mean, it does a tiny bit, but it doesn't, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I can work with this. I can work with this. I might just put a dab darker, but it's good. It's good. I think it is a little bit more towards the rosy side. Craziness, but right now it looks really nice. I'm looking like in a different mirror, and it looks really nice. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes to do another check-in, and we'll see what's going on with this foundation. ColourPop, not sponsored, not sponsored. I know, darling, I know. I went Barbie mode. So this is the look that I did. A little crazy, a little out there. I know, I get it, but hey, let's have fun with makeup. So now what I'm gonna do is, let me spritz my face, or actually let me tell you what time it is and then I'll spritz my face. 1:13. So the foundation's been on almost for 2 hours. So let's spritz my face. Let's get some sinking in here. So what I'm gonna use is, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it with my KVD one. Yeah, with my KVD one. This one's the lightest one. It's hot outside and spritzing your face feels so good. All right. What am I thinking so far with this guy? There we go. Now that looks a little bit better. So it's been on for 2 hours. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. So I'll go ahead and try to update you in a little bit after we eat, because we are going to celebrate all the fathers in my husband's family. So we're gonna eat, and then I shall be back with a check-in or something like that. As of right now, it was looking really good. I'm liking it. And I can work with this color. I can work with that color. Yes, I can. I just noticed that I can. So I'll check with you guys in a couple of hours. And yeah, bye.